I will not assume that you have clicked this video because you are rich and broke as well. However, I would like you to just meet Alex. Alex is living in a modern two-story home with white stone walls and big glass windows. A black Tesla sits in the driveway. Inside, his wife and 2 kids are laughing around a pizza box. The TV in the background, which you can see that showing Netflix newest comedy special. He walks in, puts his key on the counter and smiles like he has cracked life's code. You look at the scene and you think he figured it out. He made it. Yeah, Alex might be rich, but here what you don't see. Exactly 1 year ago, Alex had just $38 left in his checking account. He had no savings. He was struggling for emergency funds. His 3 credit cards were maxed out. Rent was overdue by 2 weeks, and he was terrified of checking his phone because every day there was a new payment due notification. What exactly changed then? Let's rewind to the real turning point. Because it wasn't just about income. It was about clarity. It was about brutal honesty with himself. And it began with something you are probably doing right now without realizing it. You might be scrolling through TikTok or watching 10-second finance hacks, falling into the trap of dopamine-rich, high-promise content. You know those type, right? They say turn $100 into $10K in 30 days, or quit your 9-to-5 job and earn passive income while you sleep. Start this one side hustle and never work again. Because the person telling you this is sipping matcha from a villa in Bali or walking in slow motion to a G-Wagon in LA. They look young, confident, calm, and somehow both rich and relaxed. And in that moment you believe them. Because you want to. Because deep down you are tired. Tired of working hard, tired of feeling stuck, tired of always being one emergency away from disaster. And so at last you click. You buy their $99 course. You try the crypto coin that's going to the moon. You experiment with drop shipping even though it doesn't make sense. You change your daily routine because someone on YouTube said millionaires wake up at 5 a.m. What about those people who does in shifts? And for a few days it feels like maybe you have found out a way, but then reality slaps you again. You look at your SMS and see that your rent is still due. Your job still underpays you. Your savings are still nil. Your debts are still growing. And worst of all, now you feel like a failure. Because not only are you broke, now you believe that everyone else has figured it out except you. But let me tell you something important. It's not your fault that you were misled. But if you stay misled, if you keep chasing the dream instead of building one, that part becomes your responsibility. So let's start this journey. First, understand the harsh truth about your earning. This is very important. Let's talk about something no one posts on TikTok. You can earn $100K a year and still feel broke. Yes, it is 6-figure. The magic number we all once thought would mean success. Sounds like the dream, right? Especially if you just got your first corporate job or finally broke into tech. But let me break it down line by line. We will do line by line bifurcation. You earn $100K. But before you ever touch that money, Uncle Sam steps in. You will have to pay federal income tax of around 15K, then a state income tax, though it varies, roughly 5K, then for Social Security and Medicare, another 7 to 8K. That's roughly 27 to 28K gone immediately. You are now looking at 72K per year, which is about 6K per month. Still, it sounds okay. Let's continue. Let's assume you live in a big city like New York, Austin, or Los Angeles. Then rent for a basic 1-bedroom apartment will cost you around $2,200 to $2,500 per month. So roughly $26,000 to $27,000 per year. Your utilities and Wi-Fi will cost you around $250 per month, which translates to $3,000 per year. Then car payment and its insurance will charge approx $650 per month, which is approx $7,800 per year. How can we miss health insurance? I'm talking about your share and not counting your employer shares. So this will be $300 per month, which translates to $3,600 per year. Then groceries, which will be $400 per month, roughly $4,800 per year. There will be some sort of subscription of phone, Netflix, Spotify, iCloud, etc., which will be roughly around $150 per month, $1,800 per year. Then gas or public transport might cost you $200 per month or $2,400 per year. Toughest one is credit card or a student loan payment, which will be approx $500 per month and or might be $6,000 per year approx. Let's add it up. That's around $56,000 per year in just basic survival cost. Now subtract that from your take-home pay of 72 to 73,000, which you have saved after paying federal tax. So you are left with approx 16k or 17k max. And here the part they never show you in those rich at 25 YouTube videos or TikTok or Instagram. That leftover money won't stay with you as well, because you have to attend a wedding in, say, another state. Easily your $1,500 gone. Or any emergency car repair, again another $500 to $800 gone. A normal vet visit for your dog, another $900 to $1,000 gone. Your laptop, definitely you require approx 1k. 2 night out with friends might be 300 for sure. And everyone's favorite, impulse Amazon buy. You forget about $250 here or $100 something there, and you are gone. So before you know it, that your saving of 16 or 17k is gone. You are back to zero. This is not because you are irresponsible, but because you don't know where your money actually goes. Let me tell you the real reason people stay financially stuck. It's because they don't track their money. And if you don't track it, you trick yourself. You think I'm doing okay. I have cut down on a Starbucks. I'm eating more at home now. But your bank balance tells a different story. Because most of us don't realize how damaging small habits are. That $2 coffee every other day, another approx, $40 per month. For your impulse weekend brunch, which will cost you $60 per weekend. You're just checking Amazon habit, might be $100 or $150 per month. Extra drinks at the dinner, which will cost you another $50 to $100. You are bleeding financially, not from one wound, but from 1,000 tiny cuts. And no side hustle can fix that. This you have to keep in mind. Because the truth is, your first step isn't making more money, it's learning how to keep what you already made. Now the question will come, how to finally take control of this. So for that, let's stop here and sift to what actually works. I will not tell you any theory or any hustle porn. This will not be some sort of magic formula which everyone sells. I will just tell you one small but powerful change in your day-to-day life. Start tracking your money. Every single dollar, start tracking it. Do not overcomplicate it. You don't need a budgeting app. You don't need Excel formulas or premium tools. You don't need anything fancy. Create 2 sections. One is of fixed expenses, where you will record things you must pay. Those which are very much fixed in nature, which will happen irrespective of the situation. Say for example, rent, EMI, bills, those will be under your fixed expenses. Second will be variable expenses, where all your groceries, fuel, online orders, random stuff, Amazon, everything will fall here. Now create 3 columns. First one is of date, second one will be of amount, last one will be why you are spending it. Now add 3 columns. First one of date, then amount, and the last is for why you spent it. You saw it was no fluff. Just a simple 3 column, few sections. No judgment, no hacks. I will suggest you to do this for continuous 7 days. You will feel motivated. Then keep going it for next 30 days. Then do it for 90 days straight. And I promise you, you will learn more about your relationship with money than any other MBA program could teach you. You will see your own lies. You will see your waste. And finally, you will see hope. Because for the first time, you are not confused. You are not lost. You are not hoping it all works out. You are conscious. You are in control. So what next? I think after days of brutally honest tracking, it's time to open your financial wounds wider. Because that's how healing begins. No more hiding. No more autopilot spending. No more pretending that your $6 latte doesn't matter. This is where the transformation begins. Not with motivation, but with the truth, with raw numbers, with the decision to finally look at your life through the lens of financial reality, not fantasy. We will go through 10 steps, very easy steps, which will help you to track it down. Step 1, download your bank statement. Already you have noted all your expenses. Then download your bank statements. Go to your bank websites and download your last 90 days of transaction history. Don't just skip it. Print it out if you need to. Yes, this is the whole thing. You have to print out. Now take out a highlighter. Use green for essentials like rent, groceries, gas, electricity, which we have marked it in our fixed expenses earlier. Yellow for lifestyles, restaurant, coffee, new clothes, and red one for regrets. For the thing you didn't need, don't remember, and can't explain. This is not a punishment, it's a awakening. That $12 Uber Eats at midnight or that $90 Target run when you just needed toothpaste. That treat yourself day that turned into a $220 credit card swipe. These aren't random slips. They are signals, and patterns don't lie, even if we wish they did. Step 2. Add it all up. Go through each line and add the total of each category. Groceries $650, eating out $370, subscription $90, random Target runs $180, delivery fees $100, impulse buys $200. Now total what you regret, that's the number. That's not money you lost. That's money you gave away to escape, impress, avoid, or fill a hole. You cannot change what you won't confront. This is the financial mirror you have been avoiding, and finally you are standing in front of it. Step 3. Ask yourself the hard question. Why did I spend? Write it down, every regretful purchase and the emotion behind it. You were tired, might be, lonely, someday bored, someday angry. You thought a spending would give you relief, but it gave you guilt. That's the loop you are breaking now. Most people think money problem are math problem, but they are not. They are emotional pattern disguised as transactions. You spend because you feel bad. You feel worse after spending. So you spend again to feel better. That's not a spending habit. That's a coping mechanism. And now it's exposed. Step 4. Create your money rules. Not rules from Instagram influencer. Not from your rich uncle who inherited a house. This will be your rule for your life. No online order unless I wait 48 hours. Max $75 per month on delivery apps. Or I don't use my credit card unless I have the cash to pay it off that day. Or I say no to plans that don't align with my goals even if I feel guilty. These aren't restrictions. They are boundaries rooted in respect. You are not being strict, you are being free. Because when you set rules that protect your peace, your money stops being your enemy. It becomes your ally. Step 5. Set your weekly money rituals. Pick up a time. We discussed that, we have to note down each and every expense. Now to review it, pick up a time, maybe Sunday morning or Friday night, and every week without fail, review your spendings. No judgment, just honesty. What exactly did you spend? Did you stick to your rules? Where did you fall off? What triggered it? Track the wins too. Like, I bought lunch to work 4 days this week. I skipped the Amazon cart I filled at 1 a.m. or I cancelled 3 subscriptions I forget about. Celebrate those. Those are not small wins. They are the bricks, and the brick by brick you are building a new financial identity. Not I am broke and reckless, but I am aware, I am intentional, I am becoming a stronger. This is how the foundation gets laid. Step 6. Choose one goal, just one. Not 10. Pick one clear goal, something which is real, something which is urgent. Say, save $1,000 for emergency, or pay off my smallest credit card, or go a 30 day without spending on impulse. That's your mission, not a dream, it's a directive. Every spending choice now run through these filters. Does this move me towards my goal or away from it? That's the clarity. If emotional stress is your trigger, create a crisis toolkit, meditation app, gym playlist, a video of your favorite motivational speaker, or a note from your past self, photos of your goal, a house, trip, debt-free note. Often a symptom of disconnection, and every dollar saved is a moment of reconnection. Ask yourself, if I wasn't trying to impress anyone, what would I really want? If I could delete every expectation, what would I build with my money? What would peace look like? Maybe it's a tiny apartment fully paid off. Maybe it's working 4 days a week instead of 6. Maybe it's traveling once a year with cash, no credit. That's your blueprint. Not your parents, not your peers. That is your blueprint. And now for the first time, you have the tool to build it. You know your numbers. You know your triggers. You have set your rules. You have chosen your goal. And you are waking up, not just to your bank balance, but to your power. Let's wrap up this episode, which was your wake-up call. If you are watching till here, it means you are ready. You are ready to stop fantasizing. You are ready to stop being seduced by shortcut sellers. You are ready to stop feeling like a failure every time your card gets declined. This episode wasn't about a tool or tactic, it was more about a moment. The moment you choose awareness over autopilot. You are not broke because you are lazy. You are broke because no one ever showed you how to be rich the real way. But now you know. Subscribe now and hit the bell icon because episode 2 will definitely change the way you look at your budget.